How you doing, and welcome to Neither Real Music. I'm Ed, and these are the basics. In this video, we're going to be looking at two ways to play a B minor 7 flat 5, as well as a B Locrian scale. For you theory hawks out there, I'm fully aware that the 7th scale degree of any major scale is considered diminished. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe and ring the little bell so that you know when your next lesson is coming. The first version of the B minor 7 flat 5 chord that we're going to look at is a true open version of the chord. We're going to start with our second finger and our second fret of our 5th string B. Then we're going to go down a string, D, 4th string, no fingers. Next string is A, second finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Next is B, 2nd string, no fingers. And last is F, 1st finger, 1st fret, 1st string. So it should sound like this. Minor 7 flat 5 chords are really nice because they're the perfect suspense chord or question chord. It's something that you would use in a section of a song where you wanted to create some really good drama. Once again, our letters are B, D, A, B, F. The second version of the chord isn't officially open. However, it is more common. We're going to start with our first finger and our 2nd fret of our 5th string B this time. We'll move down a string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 4th string F, down a string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string A, down a string, 4th finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string D. Altogether, that sounds like this. This version of the chord is more popular because it is a movable version of the chord, which means if you take this and play only the middle strings of the guitar and put it anywhere else on the guitar, it is a minor 7 flat 5 chord. Wherever your first finger is would be the root of that chord, so the name of it. In this case, my root is on B, so it's a B minor 7 flat 5. Once again, our letters are B, F, A, and D. Remember to only play the middle strings. Don't play the 6th and don't play the 1st. Best way to avoid the 1st string is actually to just let the bottom part of your 1st finger touch the string to mute it out. Now we're going to take a look at a B Locrian scale. This scale is built off of the 7th scale degree in the key of C, so we're still using the rules of the key of C. We're going to start with my 2nd finger and my 2nd fret, 5th string B. Next will be C, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. Move down a string, D, 4th string, no fingers. Next will be 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, E. F, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 4th string. Move down a string, 3rd string, no fingers, G. Next will be 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, A. And last, move down a string, 2nd string, no fingers, B. we put those all together, it'll sound like this. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. This scale doesn't feel like it has a lot of motion. Not emotion, it has a ton of emotion, but it doesn't feel like it has a lot of motion pushing in a direction for a chord to go to. It kind of just sounds static and flat. Once again, this can help create drama when playing scales or certain sections of your song by throwing the minor 7 flat 5 chord and making a little melody using the same notes. We could create some really nice sounding ideas. Now let's check this out with time and a tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with a tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take a look at that scale going backwards, or descending. We're going to start on our B, 2nd string, 2nd fret, no fingers. B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. Let's take a look at that one more time. B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B. Let's take a look at that one with time and a tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with a tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last, what we're going to do is play it ascending and descending with time and a tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's hear that with the tab. 1, 2, 3, 4. For those of you with keen ears, you might hear a weird little wobbly sound on some of the notes that I play, especially when I play B. Sometimes there'll be a little fluttering noise between the two of them. This is caused by an overtone in the guitar. Overtones are when one note causes another note to ring. So when I play the B, my B string is actually ringing, and then when I play C against that B, it creates a little fluttery sound. This is a concept called texturing. As we get into more in-depth concepts, you'll see that certain chords will create really unique textures on the guitar. And you can use those to your advantage to create really interesting sounding passages in music. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when your next lesson comes. Every subscription helps tremendously. If you really enjoyed this lesson and want to learn more, consider joining my Patreon. I usually go over much more in-depth ideas there. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I do enjoy compliments, but questions let me know that you're working on this stuff. Good luck and good practice.